Owning an RV is more than just buying a new vehicle. It's buying into a lifestyle that gives you the freedom to travel wherever and whenever you want, with few restrictions. However, one of the main restrictions to any RV travel is electrical power. Today, it's possible to go further into the wilderness for longer periods of time thanks to our newest innovation in battery management. The Ecotrek power management system utilizes lithium-ion battery technology so that you, the owner, can do everything you could before, but now for much longer periods of time. As many of you know, to truly boondock, you have to rely on your coach's batteries to power all your devices and appliances. The amount a 12-volt RV electrical system can provide is dependent on a number of factors. First is the amount of batteries and their power storage capabilities. Secondly, the amount of draw or power consumption of the devices using the power. And finally, the amount of available power while those batteries are being used. Generally speaking, as a battery is running down, the amount of voltage decreases, which in turn affects its performance. The great thing about EcoTrek over an AGM battery is that you'll have a constant amount of power for much longer periods of time. Now, eventually batteries do run down, and the ability to easily recharge those batteries quickly is vital to the owner who wants to stay off the grid longer. Today, there are a number of ways in which to recharge those batteries. The easiest and most obvious is to plug the RV into an electrical outlet. This works if you're near an outlet, but not possible if you're in a remote camping location and boondocking. For that reason, other charging systems have been designed. We now have 3 means of recharging your batteries when off the grid. The first is to power up a gas or propane generator. These are often loud and require monthly maintenance and usage. The second method is via our proprietary underhood generator. This GU, as it's known, is quieter and runs off of the vehicle fuel tank. It will also recharge your batteries 4 times faster than a traditional generator, thus speeding up and simplifying the whole recharge process for the owner. The final means of recharging your batteries is via solar. The amount of power fed into a battery, though, is dependent on the amount of direct sunlight and the size of the solar panel. Recharging your batteries through solar often requires not running any devices or appliances during the recharge time, as the charging process is much slower than the process used by a generator or GU. By utilizing lithium-ion batteries, EcoTrek can save you money in the long term, as these batteries can be cycled or recharged up to 2,500 times, as compared to an AGM, which has about 500 times of recycling ability. This means you don't have to replace your batteries as often. In addition to all of that, lithium-ion batteries are much smaller and lighter than an AGM, which means space and weight savings for the RV. So just how does the EcoTrek system work? It all begins when you initiate the system by activating a switch located near the system control panel. Each set of buttons represents one 12-volt, 200-amp lithium-ion power module. The lower button turns on the EcoTrek control system, and the top button engages the module to begin its system boot up. There's a lot of science behind these power modules, but we worked hard to simplify the process for the end user by creating hardware and software programs that run behind the whole system, so you can just push and walk away. Once the modules are activated, you can turn on your DC sources from the battery disconnect switch and your AC sources by turning on your inverter switch. In short, the advantages of the lithium are many. Longer sustained voltage, which means you can run your devices and appliances for much longer periods of time before the need to recharge. And when it comes time to recharge, you'll find that what once took many long hours and possibly days is now accomplished in just a few short hours at most. When we looked at existing lithium batteries used on other RVs, we discovered they would not function in a variety of temperature, charging, and discharging conditions. They simply shut off and didn't work. Our commitment to a fully developed lithium power source led us to design a multifaceted proprietary climate system. A system that ensures each module will charge and discharge in any weather conditions, from the hot summer sun up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit to the cold winter nights as low as -40 Fahrenheit. Our Ecotrek system has revolutionized the RV industry, and it's all part of our continued commitment to making your RV experience easier and more enjoyable for years to come.